Order to the regular meeting in Zion Park District on September 20th, 2018. Eric, please read the roll call.
Commissioner Pye.
Here.
Commissioner Rivers.
Here.
Commissioner McGarrett. Commissioner Brown.
Here.
President Hartman.
Here. I'd like to have everybody stand, please, for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay. I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the minutes for the Personal and Sub-Finance Subcommittee meeting dated August 16, 2018, and also for the regular meeting of the Zion Park District, again, dated 16 August 2018.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes of the Personnel and Finance Subcommittee meeting dated 16 August 2018, and the minutes of the regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners, Zion Park District, dated 16 August 2018.
I have a second.
I second that.
I have a second. Any questions? Eric, please read the roll call.
Commissioner Rivers.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Commissioner Pye.
Aye.
President Hartman.
Aye. Well, I'd like to welcome the guest here. Sir, if you can please give us your name and kind of let me know what your intent to be here, or is there anything?
My name is Dave Fitzwater. Dave Fitzwater,
Okay,
and I'm just interested in the senior program.
okay,
With the event of Kevin leaving, I was kind of concerned about what the plans were for the future.
okay. Well, what I'd like to say is that what we do is follow the agenda, and that if you could set up a meeting with Marilyn, the executive director, and discuss what her plans are for the future, I greatly appreciate that. And you're right, it is a big program, and it's a successful program, and you know, I definitely don't want to see it go anywhere, and I know anybody else here doesn't either. So I recommend that you kind of set up a meeting with Marilyn, and then you two can discuss whatever feelings you have, and then if we need to, we'll add it to the agenda at the next meeting. You okay with that, sir?
Sure.
All right, thank you. Ma'am?
My name is Gina Copen, lifelong Zionite, and I'm actually working on my second practicum for Zion Leadership Academy, or
Oh, wow.
ZBLA.
Good for you.
Thank you. So I'm
Good for you.
and I'm in my last phases, and I hopefully will graduate in November.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Great. It's great having you guys. I mean, we very rarely have it. And please, don't be strangers. I mean, you're welcome here anytime. And, you know, I welcome you guys to come and you know, sit through a meeting. Any other thing? Anybody else have anything? All right. Thank you. Okay. I will make a motion to approve the agenda for tonight's meeting. Marilyn, any changes to the agenda other than executive session?
No, we are going to have an
Right.
executive session, so
Okay.
no.
Okay.
No changes.
No changes? All right, I'll make a motion to approve the agenda for this evening.
So moved.
Okay. Have a second?
Second.
Have a second. Eric, please read the roll call.
Commissioner Rivers.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Commissioner Pye.
Aye.
President Hartman.
Aye. Okay, any commissioners' comments? All right, actually I do. And sir, I'm glad you brought that up about the senior program, because I did go out and talk to the seniors. Very well receptive. So again, we're going to push forward and make sure that program stays the way it is and hopefully gets stronger. The other thing is, Kay, I want to thank you folks for the open house.
On Saturday.
That was, I mean, it was flawless, and it ran so perfect. And if there were mistakes, I didn't notice. There was nothing. I mean, everybody just knew exactly what they had to do, and they did it. And it was a great time, and I think actually it was a pretty good showing. So thanks again, Kate, for
Pass
everything.
that on to the
Yeah,
staff.
please do.
Can I add to that?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was just thrilled to see different people coming in and actually filling out memberships and having the desire to join. It was good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was successful.
very successful, I think. And then the other thing is we sponsored IAPD at Shepherd's the other day for their summer golf classic. Oh my God. They were raving about Shepherd's, and and these are folks that, in case you don't know what IAPD, it's the Illinois Park and Recreations for the state of Illinois. And what they do is they'll pick courses each year to go to, and this year was our year. And they were all raving about how great everything was, and so I want to put it out to Alan again, what a great job he did, and they loved our simulator, so I'm sure you're going to get inundated with calls over the simulator. So I think it's great that Zion's being put on the map. So my hat's off to everybody in the Park District. I mean, again, I keep saying it, but it's true. Folks do an outstanding job, and they have a lot to be proud of, so thanks. All right, any other comments from the commissioners? Go ahead, Jeff.
I'm coming. But what I wonder was, and I thank you guys, do an excellent job, put the event on. It was nice.
Thank you.
Okay,
Let them know.
all right, anything else? All right, anything from the attorneys? All right, the treasury report, I need to make a motion to approve the unpaid bills.
I'll make a motion that we approve the total unpaid bills of $160,395.24 and the total paid bills of $208,999.97 for August. Grand total of $369,395.21.
All right, I have a second.
I second.
I have a second. Any questions, comments? Eric, please read the roll call.
Commissioner Rivers,
Aye.
Commissioner Pye,
I
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
President Hartman.
Aye. Okay, director's report.
Okay, in addition to my written report, just wanted to mention Jubilee Days. Thanks for those of you who were on the golf cart with us. It was a good weekend despite the weather. The parade actually got off. It didn't rain, I don't think, until the
Very
very end, yeah. There were not fireworks. We were not responsible for organizing the fireworks. I know that was a thought that was our responsibility, but it's Jubilee Days Commission that organized them, and they had a glitch in their contract. So I hope that word got out there that it wasn't a mistake that we made that caused that problem. But we had limited crafters this year because of the rain on Monday. It was a pretty small group, and we had a very small turnout for the run. Again, it was rainy on Saturday morning also, so we had 18 people that participated.
What was the run distance again?
5. Well, there was a 5K and a 10K. We did, but we do 2, so there were 2 people that did the 10K. A couple of people inadvertently did the 10K because they missed the turn at the end and kept going around. So that was interesting. But worked out to be, the best that it could really be for that weather on the weekend. The next thing that I wanted to mention is that we're having the German Shepherd Dog Club of America is doing a show in Shiloh Park again this next week, Wednesday to Sunday. This is actually a different group than did it the last time. There's 2 German Shepherd Dog Clubs. So, but they'll be here Wednesday to Sunday in the park. And she said they were getting a lot of response. So I think because we we did a good job when they last hit 3 years ago, there's a lot of people who are coming back. And the Community of Character Walk was last Thursday.
Marilyn, what are the times on that German Shepherd from Do they have the times yet?
I have not
Okay.
seen a schedule.
Okay, that's fine.
So I would anticipate, Thursday they do like practice, so it's just practice stuff. Friday, I would say 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. is really kind of the time frames that they are going to be there.
Wow, okay.
So as far as what classes when, I don't know.
Okay,
So the character walk was last week on Thursday. There were approximately 300 people that came out again this year. Kirk Henderson does a lot of work on putting that together for the coalition, and we're partners together, and I appreciate the work that he does. And there were probably 40 vendors, so those are people who bring a table and to share information about the positive things that are going on in Zion. And it's nice to get a good turnout of people to come and talk to people. And this is what we gave away, which worked out really nice when Kay and I were finished and walking back to the Park District in the dark. So that was. I also included in your packet the 4th of July financial report, which I hadn't given you previously, so just so everybody had an idea of how we ended up for 4th of July, even though that was a little bit late. And that's all I have.
okay. Any questions from any of the commissioners? All right. Next on the agenda, the iParks information discussion.
Right, so I was approached by a representative from iParks, which is the Illinois Parks Association Risk Services. That's what iParks stands for. They work with the Illinois Association of Park Districts very closely. Quite a number of the IAPD staff are on the board of iParks. So I think that they are just reaching out to districts, trying to expand the number of park districts that are members. iParks is similar to the program that we're in, the Park District Risk Management Agency, that covers our liability coverage. And I gave you their annual report because it had a good deal of information that would kind of tell you what it was about. I've looked through it, and I wanted you to be aware of it since they brought it to us. At this point in time, they do not have a health coverage as part of their services, which we do have with Paderma and which we do participate in. And I think that is a huge thing. We could stay with Paderma Health and change the risk management, but there's no reason that we have to do that at this point in time. We haven't had any service issues with where we're at. And
Is it broke?
yeah, and
Then why fix
yeah,
it?
so I wouldn't recommend making this change at this time. I guess it's nice to know that we have another option
Right.
if at some
If-
point we were unhappy with where we were at, or if they add something to their
Mhm.
program that we can't get
Be interested,
where we
yeah.
are, right? So I think we'll kind of keep an eye on it, but my recommendation is just that at this time.
Yeah, I mean, let me know, but I'm a firm believer, if it's not broke, why are we gonna fix it? And if there's no health insurance, especially on that side, then there's no reason to switch over. And maybe a couple years from now, they may come up with something better and say, wow, maybe we should switch over. But for right now, I agree, I think we should just stay with it and move on.
Yeah, I mean, risk management services are an important part of our operation.
Absolutely.
And
And we've been happy with
yes.
what we have, so, okay.
So
Any questions? from-
they do have a website, so you can look and see, I didn't make a huge comparison in pricing, but I think it's similar.
It's the
I
health
guess,
insurance.
yeah, it was the health insurance that kind of
Yeah,
slowed me down from
No, I
really
agree.
spending a lot of time on it because
that's a big thing nowadays.
it is.
Do we have full on this? No.
No. No, I just wanted, since they approached me, I wanted you guys to be aware of it. And,
Right.
it may be some you might want to talk to them when we're at the state conference. You know, you might want to stop by their booth and have them explain to you why they think that they would be a better fit than Paderma individually, so that you know, have an
Have a
idea
better
if there's
idea.
something that really would be beneficial to us. I just wanted to bring it to your attention.
Sounds good. Thank you. Any questions from the commissioners? All right. Next is the semi-annual review of executive sessions.
Yeah.
All right, there's one packet for each of you.
So I'll put it in your packet.
Just want the extra one back.
Goes to Cheryl.
Goes to Cheryl.
No, I thought I only gave you 4.
Oh, that's mine. Huh. There we go.
That's why I was looking at you confused.
My fault.
So this is the executive session minutes that we look at semi-annually on whether they should be released as part of our public documents or remain confidential under the statutes of the exceptions that they can remain confidential. So there was a couple of there were 3 on the list for this year that, or for this time, that I thought were ones that we could release. So you can look through those, and the rest of them, I think, need to remain confidential. So the dates are listed there on the front page, and then you can go back to that date in the bodies of the minutes.
Okay. All right, so I'll go ahead and entertain a motion that we approve the executive session minutes as per the list that was put out in front of us, with the 3 that were listed for release, and then the rest that remains confidential.
Second that motion that we release what needs to be released and let the rest remain confidential.
Okay?
I just need a little more time. I motioned it already,
Did the
right?
motion, yeah, we just need a second.
I second it.
I have a second. Any questions, comments? All right, Eric, please read the roll call.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Rivers,
Aye.
Commissioner Pye,
Aye.
President Hartman.
Aye. Okay, well, again, I'd like to thank you folks for coming to the meeting. We're going to go ahead and go into an executive session. So if you have anything for me, but sir, please talk to Marilyn.
I will.
Okay. Ma'am, congratulations. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.